All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to twitch.tv/HobbyBoxBurns. I am Joe Burns, HobbyBoxBurns, and we are here for our second to last stream, the penultimate Shadowbringers stream in Final Fantasy XIV, as we are edging ever closer to Endwalker. The end draws nigh, as they said in the trailer. As you can see, it's a lovely day in Mordsuk. We have the weather of, I believe, dust storms. Yes, and it is still before sunrise. So yeah, looking lovely here. Otherwise, this would be a fantastic view of the area, right? Run. Yes. Exactly. Let's see if we can land. I don't think we can land on Bill, but we're gonna try. Nope, too far. That was all of our health on that fall damage. Which that's a big drop, so it's not surprising. Good evening, Baby Smell. How are you doing today? And so, in between streams, I have made progress on some of the things that were on my to-do list. And so, the Alexander Raid series is complete. I was about halfway through it before, but I have now gone through all of those. I actually, for the first time, turned in a Wonderful Tales, and used that experience to get Bard now to almost 70. So we're just about to 70 with Bard. I also then went through Unsynced and cleared off a few trials that I just hadn't closed out the quests for. So the extreme trials for Rama and Shiva were relatively easy, Unsynced. So was Ravana, Unsynced. Bismarck, Unsynced, not so easy as a DPS. And so we weren't able to take care of that one. But the main goal with that was to get a little bit more room in our quest log here. We are now, we were in like the 20s, so I cleared out some of that just a little bit, which is good. There's a few other ones that it's just going to be waiting in queues to take care of. And I'm guessing also the Warring Triad I probably could take care of Unsynced, so I might do that before Endwalker, just to get a little bit more room in here. Maybe try to get through this. But the goal tonight is going to be to get through as much of the Eden raids as possible. Oh, speaking of which, let's go back into my journal here and let's add that back into... Unless I haven't grabbed that. Here we go, Blood and Thunder. Yes. Okay, so we just need to use Duty Finder to get into Eden's Verse Fulmination. So we'll take care of that here. And I can continue yakking after that then. Fulmination. And we can bring that back up. I think whoops, that's the crafting log. Oop, I don't think I have Duty Finder there. Okay, there we go. So, Fulmination. Although Gaia, the girl who had previously launched an attack on Eden, has finally awoken, her amnesia prevents you from learning much of her origins. For the time being, the best course of action appears to be continuing with efforts to restore balance to the ambient ether of the empty. The next element is lightning, which once ravaged Gandalf Thunder Plains in the time before the Flood of Light. Your memories of Rama give corporeal form to the crackling ethereal energies drawn forth. So we got an average wait time of about 10 minutes there. Whoa! Or not. Baby Smell, you've been watching Quinn69's playthrough of Vice City Remastered. It's probably some of the best content on Twitch. You're laughing so hard you can barely breathe. So I've heard there are some legitimate issues with with those games. Whoops. There we go. Wow.
There's no turning back.
Ooh.
Get ready.
We get voice acting here. All right. Well, hopefully we're ready. We've got the Heritor of Levin Rama. He is a centaur.
So, this is Ramu.
Ramu. Okay, it's Ramu. There's like 18 different ways you can put the accents on the different syllables there. I have been playing a lot of Bard, since that's what I played through the Alexander Raid series for. So it's a little bit... it takes a little bit of getting used to get over to here. And remember what it is I'm supposed to do. Right now, it doesn't look like there's any crazy... Oh, there's a mechanic. Doesn't look like there's any mechanics to worry about, was what I was in the process of saying before I died there. Well, that didn't go well. I had no time to heal myself. Okay, we're back up now. So that is good. So are we supposed to be gathering these orbs, or I guess I don't know exactly what we're supposed to be doing here. It looks like we gotta stand as close here as possible. Oh, okay. Okay, I think somebody's got that other healer now. Oh my lord, I don't... Oh shit. There's a lot going on in this fight that isn't obvious to a first-timer. You are 100% correct, Baby Smell. Possibly. That would help if you could explain some of them. Because I know, like, in the extreme fight for Ramo, you have to collect the orbs, but that's usually the tanks that are doing that. But it seems like they're leaving those alone right now. How do you dodge the purple attack? The F, come on. Okay. Almost went off the edge. That was close. Alright, I hope Vetus knows that we can stand here. That. Was I supposed to have collected a couple of those orbs? Okay. So yeah, it looks like I was supposed to have gotten one of the orbs. Okay. Now they said everyone grab an orb. I worry that pretty soon we're going to be hitting a DPS check that we haven't made. Alright, what's that? That was... Oh, okay. Oh, get over there! Get over there! It looks like everybody's just grabbing one stack of the orbs, not multiples. As far as I could tell. Oh, those guys are all over there. Fuck, 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 fuck. Get over. Okay, we made it over to where they were. Do I need an orb now? Hopefully. Okay, I was in the right spot there. That's good. Alright, we're almost about to get to our... Hopefully this is a good time for it. There we go. Oh, I need an orb. Don't get more than one, though. Oh, shit. Whoa. Yeah, sorry, I didn't have a chance to read through all that. Once run immediately to the shortest ones. You also want to collect at least one of the orbs to maintain the buff up for when he uses his raid-wide attack. If you get the icon above your head, you want to go to one of the corners and drop the cloud that will continuously cast lightning. You also want to watch out for the horses that will run down the lanes. Avoid them. Oh. Yeah, Ragnare definitely deserves a We'll just need on everything. I don't know that I really want any of them, but we'll see what we get. All right. Hey, that's was that that's the 6th one down, I think. Once again, 'twas a most superlative display of thy puissance. Now I could not fail but notice that body did belong to Ixion, fabled equine embodiment of lightning. Hast thou perchance encountered the beast? It's my pre-order bonus, isn't it? Or, once I get the game, it was my collector's edition bonus. That's what it is. I had my eye on Gaia the entire time you were fighting Ramu, and besides the sort of reaction you might expect from someone watching you take on a half-man, half-flying horse thunder god, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. The fact that Eden itself also showed no signs of being affected by her presence can only be a good thing. But I'd understand if Gaia herself were more than a little disappointed that she's no closer to the answer she seeks. Alright. I thought I was prepared to expect anything, but I didn't expect Rama to turn out quite like that. Me either, really. Appearance aside, he was quite aggressive as well. The Sylph's belief in him as a kindly guardian clearly makes a difference to his temperament. Anyway, I'm just glad it's over. Let's get back to the camp and see if anything's changed. Well, I should hope it did. Otherwise, we went through all that for nothing. 15 of those. 12 of those. So let's do that then. But thanks for typing all that out, Baby Smell. I was able to pick up the orbs thing, just from when I was dead that last time, seeing that they were picking those up and one of the people yelled that, so that helped too. The crystal's a different color, but apart from that, it all looks the same. It may look the same, aye, but it feels different. The air has grown slightly more humid, as it does before rain. I have to say, I'm not exactly prepared for wet weather. If Eden can control elements and so on, can't you tell it to send those clouds somewhere else? Speaking of which, I'm not very impressed with its so-called powers. If changing yellow crystals to purple is the extent of its abilities, it's no surprise the fairy didn't bother showing up. I hope that whatever's next is more worthwhile. The blank stares. Rather than influencing the ground beneath our feet, Eden hath brought change to the firmament above. And yet, 'tis clear that a more dynamic element is required for the natural cycle of precipitation and evaporation to be complete. So we need movement. Would wind do the trick? Sure would. Most certainly. I was right! It seems we have a plan. Let's not dwell too much on the effects of each individual element, and instead focus on seeing them all restored. Makes sense. The power of an oracle. Not to be sniffed at, it seems. All my life you were a constant companion, your voice ever seeping into my mind. Why then of all times did you abandon me? Abandon me? Yeah, that's better. Deaf even to the crashing of thunder? Or were you simply biding your time? He'd like to give Y'shtola some quick tongue materia. Because black mages can make good use of it. Exactly. Gotta get that spell speed up. One plan fails to achieve the desired effect, so you move to the next with minimal brooding and prattling? It seems we're finally learning. Guy's interesting. I'm not sure what I was expecting to see after restoring the lightning element, but I did feel a little disheartened. Still, as Thancred and Urianger say, there are changes taking place, even if they're not immediately obvious. So we'll come back and it'll be like a massive thunderstorm. A twister is going to roll through the camp and destroy it. As much as I bemoan Urianger's long-winded explanations, we'd be lost without him to take care of all that ethereal science and whatnot. Obviously, I'm quite sparing with my praise, as I wouldn't want it to go to his head. A twister with a CGI cow. Yes, definitely. Has Yoshi P said that, like, he really liked 90s, like, U.S. action flicks? Or U.S. blockbusters? As much as he likes Gundam, and that's why Sage is what it is? I don't think I was going to say, I probably don't have a whole lot of these, so we'll get Piety next. Into the firestorm? I thought we were doing wind. Urianger's knitted brow almost certainly spells trouble, namely for you. Of course, always does. It's always trouble. Ere we set out once more, might I ask if thou art familiar with the process by which rain is made to fall? I did take a semester of meteorology in college, so it's an Allagag conspiracy. It certainly would not be beyond the Allagans to manipulate the weather, if such is thy suggestion, but it is of naturally occurring phenomena that I would speak. With the restoration of our first element, the empty was once more blessed with the most essential ingredient in the cycle of precipitation, water. Under normal circumstances, the heat existent in the atmosphere would cause water to evaporate from the land's surface. An invisible vapor, it is borne by the wind high unto the firmament, where it doth condense as clouds before descending once more, returning to the land in the form of rain. It seems we need wind aspected ether to create more clouds. That it hasn't rained yet must mean there aren't enough. And even before that, we need fire aspected ether to make the water evaporate. Okay, so yeah, we didn't say fire last time, but we're taking a step back to that now. It seems to me that one's not much good without the other. Why don't you just draw out both elements together? Jeez, you want me to fight two of those things at once? You learned about this shit in, like, high school, you think? Yeah, same here, to some extent. You're suggesting that Callista fight two deiform entities? Each one as deadly as Rama at the same time? Do you realize how absurd that is? And yet, 'tis a notion that doth warrant further consideration. Huh? The surprise face on Thancred. Oh, you can't be serious. Cast your minds, if you will, to the elemental wheel I did show to you in the bookman's shelves. Use the echo. Wind giveth rise to lightning, whose spark doth produce fire. By restoring both wind and fire in tandem, we maintain balance between these dynamic elemental forces. The ensuing battle shall indubitably present an ordeal unlike any Callista hath ever faced. I believe, however, that this path doth lead to the prize we seek. Doth it shall. Doth it shall. Oh, so perhaps it's not so absurd after all, eh, Thancred? I wouldn't dream of questioning Urianger's grasp on the science behind it. My concern is for the burden this would place not only on Callista, but Reen as well. What do you both make of the plan? If Urianger thinks it'll work, I'm willing to give it a try. Yeah! As long as you know what you're letting yourselves in for. I've never heard that turn of phrase before. You're going to need all your strength, so see that you get plenty of rest. Somehow it stuck with you when you were a truant. You rarely actually went to school. I went to all sorts of school. My problem is I just forget things easily. Gaia! Oh my god, now what is wrong with her? I have selected a location in which wind and fire-aspected ether lie dormant, though I shall wait until Reen hath completed her preparations ere I dispense with the particulars. I'd rather Reen keep her mind on our work here than worry about Gaia. Mind you, it might be better for them to clear the air before we go any further. Alright. What's eating you, Gaia? I can't stand all of this waiting around. Having grown up in Yulemore, I'm used to only living for the moment. We never had any reason to concern ourselves with later, tomorrow, the future, and so on. Those things simply didn't matter. But after Lord Valthry disappeared and the night returned, everyone in Yulemore started thinking differently. I was only there for a short time with Thancred, and I couldn't believe how much it had changed. It was almost as though under Lord Valthry's rule, time had stopped moving altogether, and when it ended, life went back to how it was supposed to have been. They realized they had their whole lives ahead of them to make plans and look forward to a new day. It feels like I'm the only one who can't move on, as if I'm still stuck in the past. What's worse, I can barely remember any of it. Even so, I can't stand the way they act as if the past never happened, choosing to forget it all. She's dealing with some stuff. That's what's going on. ... It seems Reen is reluctant to air her concerns. Were you to rally her spirits? Yeah, it's been a while since we've had to use... It's been a while since we've had to use an emote to try to progress the story. There we go. There's Rally. Oh, you can do it! Come on! Good evening, Jim. How you doing tonight? Hope you are having a good Monday, a good start to your week, and I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Same to you, Baby Smell. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving also. And anybody else that's out there. Yes, you're right. There's no use in trying to pilot Eden while I've got other things on my mind. It's about Gaia, you see. The truth is that apart from Alice and Elfino, I hardly know anyone my own age. I thought that I should make an effort to be nice to Gaia, but, well, you've seen how she is around me. I understand that she's got her own problems to deal with, but I thought that maybe I could help her in some way. It's not my place to intrude, and I should probably just leave her be until we've finished restoring the elements. After all, that's more important, isn't it? Maybe not. Let me talk to Gaia while you concentrate on the task at hand. I was a father to one errant girl, I could be a father to another. Is what I would have said once upon a time. Oh, okay. Music cuts out. It seems to me that you're the best one, the one best qualified to take care of this little problem. I know she can be a bit prickly, to put it mildly, but if anyone can get through to her, it's you. Although we've only known her for a short while, we're all she's got, and I think she realizes that. Just let her know she's not alone, and she'll come around eventually. Alright, I'll give it a try. Do you have any advice? Thancred certainly has the gift of the gab. He'll know what to say. Urianger can talk the hind legs off a behemoth. Why not ask him? Yeah, I would say when dealing with emotions and how best to deal with people, Thancred probably is the best person. Urianger is kind of the type that just holds everything back from everybody. I'm afraid that since arriving in the first, I've had little time to mingle with any of the locals, and I haven't a clue what young women like Gaia would be interested in. Ah, that's given me an idea. I'll start with some small talk and go from there. Actually, since before she even woke up, I've been asking Lena about what's popular in the Crystarium. I thought it might be nice to show Gaia around the place one day, you see. So that's what you were doing. I suppose it makes for a nice change of pace from all that studying. And I must commend thee on thy choice of confidant. The captain's powers of observation maketh her a veritable font of wisdom concerning the behavior of the Crystarium citizenry. Okay. Yes, and now it's time to put that knowledge to good use. Don't let the fear of rejection hold you back. Persistence is the key. Speaking from experience, by any chance? Whatever do you mean? Lessons learned from days spent in pursuit of ladies fair, one might suspect. Gah! You couldn't help yourself, could you? It's all right, Thancred. Your secret's safe with me. May I remind you that the reason we're here is to create a better future for everyone in the First, which includes you and Gaia. While it might not be on the same scale as bringing life back to the empty, if you're able to befriend her, that will be another way of contributing to a brighter tomorrow. So go on, she's waiting for you. All right, wish me luck. Reen is ready to approach the decidedly unapproachable Gaia. You had best observe the conversation from within earshot. Are we going to have to do, like, the weird, like, targeting game? No, okay. Thancred may have taken on the role of Reen's surrogate father, but I have of late become something of a mentor to her, though largely in instilling what knowledge I can of the ethereal sciences. A more attentive student thou shalt seldom find. It's when Reen and I face our problems together that it truly feels like we're family. Or at least, what I imagine it would be like. I suppose we both grew up without our birth parents to guide us, but I think we turned out rather well given the circumstances. I wonder if this is the kind of bond that Flamine shared with Minfilia. Most likely. She looks like she's got a lot on her mind. Maybe now's not such a good time? Reen is ready to approach the decidedly unapproachable guy. Okay. I mean, is there oh, there's the destination right there. Okay. She probably doesn't say anything different other than the... Instead of bothering me when I'm obviously not in the mood to talk, why don't you get back to work? Okay, she's a little prickly. You better watch out for that, Reen. I feel like I should be, like, crouching and, like, holding my ear. Don't jump! I'm doing squats. Incognito. What do you want? Oh, nothing really. It can wait till later. For all we know, there might not even be a later. If you've got something to say, hurry up and spit it out. Is everything alright? Not feeling strange from being around Eden or anything? Is that what you came here to talk about? Actually, I wanted to ask you... Well, would you like to go and have coffee biscuits with me? They're expensive as shit. Or at least they make people a lot of money when they make them and sell them. Yeah! What? Coffee biscuits. They serve them at the second serving in the Crystarium. Everyone's talking about them, so I thought that maybe once we finished our work here, you and I could go there together. So I love the fact that because so many people were using that to make money, I'd like to think that they've worked that in with the whole everyone's talking about them. Let me get this straight. You came to talk to me about biscuits? Yes, they're light and crispy, and when you dip them in the coffee, they go all nice and squidgy. She's taken her off guard. The only reason you're even interested in that in the first place is because everyone else is doing it. Can't you think for yourself? I do what I want when I want. After all, the world could end at any moment. That's not going to happen. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Listen, Gaia. I understand what you're going through. Believe me, I do. But you mustn't lose hope. A new day will come. Then another and another. Life's not so bad if you give it a chance, you'll see. Shut up! You think you know me? Even I don't know who I am. Until I find the truth, I'll never be free. Then we'll find it together. I've seen enough pain, enough loss, and I don't want to see any more. And that includes you, Gaia. Why do you care so much about other people? What have they ever done for you? I'm sure you haven't forgotten how we Umorans treated you, the precious Oracle of Light, like a bird in a cage. And yet, you act as if none of that ever happened. So forgiving, so selfless. You and your family brought back the night sky, and you finally had the chance to lead a normal life. But instead, you're flying around in a giant sin-eater, trying to turn a barren wasteland into some sort of paradise. And for what? I may not remember much of my past, but I'm fairly certain I've never heard of anything so ridiculous. Out of morbid curiosity, I'll see it through to the end, but if you think that makes us friends, you are very much mistaken. Gaia? I mean, she probably took it about as well as she probably could. I surmise that to keep Gaia waiting over long would only agitate her further. Alright, well, back to work. Okay. She's still dealing with stuff. She's a little angsty, which I guess is to be expected. People ship these two. You suspect Gaia is going to be the domestic abuser in the relationship? At least verbally, yes. Not you as well. Look, I've had enough small talk to last me a lifetime, so don't even bother. I believe you have a job to do, yes? Then be quick about it. Alright, jeez. No one woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Reen's looking a bit down in the doldrums, but you let me worry about that. We can't allow anything to interfere with whatever goes on in your mind when summoning those primals. It just, the primal just ends up being Gaia. Reen? I think we've both rested for long enough. Let's get started, shall we? I hope it all goes according to plan. To defeat the deiform manifestations of both wind and fire shall require every last mote of thy strength. That thou hast triumphed over such beings in previous encounters should be at the forefront of thy mind as we commence the summoning. Yes. Where are we going this time, Urianger? The place called Ashfall doth satisfy our requirements, I believe. The fables speak of travelers sweltering beneath the blazing heat of the midday sun, while after nightfall, slicing winds did tear at their cloaks. I see. Hopefully it won't be quite that bad when I draw out the elements. Reen, my dear, may I remind thee that to focus is not the same as to deny other thoughts. Whatsoever it is that troubleth thee, thou wouldst be better for acknowledging it. Yes, you're right, of course. It's Gaia that I'm worried about. That is well. May thy concern for her lend thee yet more strength. Alright. It's time. I'll begin drawing out wind and fire in equal measure. There's the fire. Callista, we'll only get one chance at this, so let's make it count. We still have the echo, so if we fail, we can do it again. This is going to be good. Oh no. Oh no. Memories of Garuda and Ifrit rage through your mind. Oh, 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 oh. Furor. Uh-oh. The Fury. The Fury. My studies indicate that no equivalent of Garuda's servants, the Ixo, are present here on the first. My hypothesis as to the reason why can perhaps wait till another time. This is another one that's pretty tough even on normal. If we summon two primals at once, maybe they'll fight each other. That way you'll only need to beat the one left standing. But I suppose it defeats the purpose of it if you don't take them both down at the same time. How long has it been since our encounter with Ifrit and his Amal Jah followers? That's right, was Thancred around for that one? I wonder what sort of hellish beast you've conjured up this time. Me too. Let's see here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I'm gonna pop out here. I'm gonna go back and repair my gear quick first. So I was playing a little bit over the weekend on my PS5, and my gosh, the load times are so much faster. Alright, once we get back here, we'll queue. Just in case it happens pretty fast, it'll give us enough time to go repair quick before it pops. And this is, I looked it up afterwards. This is from Final Fantasy VIII, the music. Hey, Sucrovision, how's it going today? Hope you're having a good Monday and hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Duty Finder. Go to the Duty Finder. Alright. 5 minutes. Few people here. Today sucked. Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully things get better moving forward. You were the only one at work. Oh, wow. Okay. Should have been 5 of you. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like it would be hectic. Got to do it all. I remember, one of my first job my first job, other than like working construction for my dad, when I was 16, I worked at Target, and there was one day all by myself. No, I wasn't a male dancer. I worked at Target in the back room, and there was one Saturday morning where I was, usually they have at least a couple of people in the back room doing like pulls and everything like that off of the shelves to send out to the floor. But this day I was the only one there until like 1 o'clock or something like that. So I got there at 6 a.m. and yeah, literally did not stop working until 2. And then at that point it was like, oh, I didn't take a break or anything. So I had to leave early because I didn't take my lunch break. Because they didn't want OSHA issues. Alright, here's our mender. Oh, I'm an idiot. I already did it. I was just wandering to another one, I guess. Well, we do gotta wander around. Is there anything else I can take care of while I'm over here? I don't think so, really. Blom, 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 blom. You got affiliate yesterday? Congrats! That's awesome. Yeah, the the trying to get to affiliate process was a little maddening. I was over the follower requirement like well before I got to the average of 3 viewers. That took a while. And it didn't help that like the game I was playing once I got to the follower count was Yakuza Like a Dragon, which, you know, lots of people were interested in, but I was playing it at launch, so there was a lot of other like bigger streamers playing it at the same time, and then B, a lot of the people that would normally stop in for my streams didn't want to watch it because they didn't want spoilers. So, and I have a feeling that playing Endwalker at launch, probably not going to be a ton of people stopping by the stream. But that's fine. I'm going to stream it nonetheless. But yeah, that's the plan. Once Endwalker drops, the plan is to basically stream FF14 Endwalker, a main story, or main scenario quest, until I finish it. Might get sidetracked on some of the things a little bit, but the main goal is going to be blazing through the main story. We are almost to this quest, which will be nice. So yeah, some of the other things I have to take care of before is I need to get Ninja up to 32 since I'm over halfway there. And then I need to get Scholar and Summoner that one last little bit up to 58. And then, yeah, get Bard to 70. Which, basically, a leveling roulette or two will complete that. Did they say when data center travel would become available? Was it at launch or in some of the patches after release? So, originally, they said that data center travel was going to be available before launch. But then they had to postpone that with, like, the influx of players and stuff. So, honestly, they haven't... I don't think they've committed to anything yet. I don't think it's going to be at launch, because I think they're concerned with server population at launch, with the large amount of people that are playing right now. The other thing I have to figure out is what is it that I buy with the Moogle tombstones I've earned. I suppose I could get a couple of time-worn maps to use at some point down the line, but then that's just stuff I'm holding in my inventory. I don't want to buy any of these because I plan on getting... You don't want the jacket? I don't want to grind to get 60 more of these. Like, the jacket's cool and all. Let's put on some clothes. The jacket's pretty neat, but I don't need it. I mean, it's silly. It is extremely silly. But I don't want to grind to try to get that many more tombstones. Because I'm only at 38. It would take, like, a lot of just grinding Praetorium, and I don't want to do that. I guess this one would be one that I don't think I have yet. So I could do this. I don't want to get any of these because these are the mounts that you get for doing the what do you call it? Beast Tribe quests. And I'm what, a level or I'm like a reputation level away with Sylphs, and I'm getting close to catching up with the other ones. So, and that's what I've been slowly going through. Just like, because it takes, what, an hour maybe to run through and use your 12, what do you call it? A little bit faster if you're, like, just focused on speed running it. Alright, let's see what these look like.
It worked! Both wind and fire have answered the call. Reed, are you alright?
Okay. Heritors of Fury, Garuda, and Ifrit. Or are they gonna like tag team us here? Nice. I hope it's like a remix of, or like a mashup of their two songs. That would be kind of cool. I better move up. Oh, okay. I got caught up in that a little bit. Oh, I gotta probably separate that off. Was there something I was supposed to do with that I didn't do right? Oh, shit. Okay. Stack with another person. Okay. So that's what the two things meant. Okay. Don't do Praetorium. Either grind Amarats, or if you have Blue Mage caps, you can find a party to grind. Yeah, so I haven't done Blue Mage at all. So then I guess it would just be Amarats. Well, it looks like we might be watching this one. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. Get back to the crew. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. That's my bad. I should have been paying attention to where everyone went. I was trying to be casting. Alright. Are we all focusing on one of these here? Seems like Garuda is the one to focus on. I'll stay with you. That just missed me. Oh, fuck. Well, at least my cast time will have a chance to... Oh, so they merge now? Oh shit. Where are we supposed to go? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, get over there! Oh. Okay. That was not what I was expecting to happen. Get out of that. Ah! I got caught. Oh, shit. Oh, holy shit balls. Okay. Oh, get out of that. Come on. Nice. Oh, shit. Yes! Well, there, like, once I got through that first death, I got into a rhythm and did a little bit better. I was, what, like 4th, 5th on the aggro meter, so I was doing some DPS at least. Oh, just this person left, okay. Two bosses down in the first hour. Yeah, we're making progress. Technically 3 bosses. I'm going to take 3 bosses on that. We could even say technically 4 since they merged together to form a new second or third boss. I'm not going to stretch. I'm not going to push my luck too much. For a moment, I thought Reen had lost control of the ether. Luckily, we managed to avoid any major disasters, from what I can tell. That 2 such ferocious beings should meld into a single entity is frightful indeed. Further research must needs be performed to fully comprehend this unexpected phenomenon. Phenomenon. Boop, 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 boop. Phenomenon. Boop, boop, boop. Combining the contrasting powers of different primals, that seems an awful lot like the Ultima weapon. In any case, I'm pleased to see that you were as successful here as you were at the Praetorium. I've done it plenty of times, Thancred. Plenty of times. And you were on the wrong end of the Praetorium, Thancred. I'll never forget that. That was incredible. I never imagined they would fuse together like that, but you took them down all the same. Sure did. I need to be rezzed a couple times, but... I suppose the main thing is that we're now 2 elements closer to restoring the ether of the empty. Let's go and see what difference it's made. I was going to do piety. We're going to get some piety here. Pumpkin piety. 'Tis the season. Ooh. We've got a multicolored crystal. Since we did them both at once. Let's do all 6 at once. Get all the colors. Taste the rainbow. Then Skittles would fall from the sky. It'd be perfect. It actually worked. Just like Urianger said it would. Everything we could have hoped for. Indeed, our endeavors have been repaid manifold. That's some words. I wonder what will happen when we restore ice. We'll get snow. Is that what's next? Because that's all that's left, right? Or no, I'm missing one. We did water, earth. Oh, light. Yeah, that's the last one. Unless we're going to be doing astral and umbral. Considering what the rainbow represents nowadays, you don't want to taste it? Ah, come on. Is something the matter? One more element, and then what? You'll have achieved the impossible while I'll still be nothing. No memory, no past, no family, nothing. You don't know that. Maybe ice, since... that's what surrounds your heart, is going to reawaken some things for you, Gaia. That was mean. I apologize. The world has moved on and left me behind. Anyone who ever knew me is either dead or gone. So, almighty Eden, you can mend this broken world, but you can't restore one girl's memories? Give me my life back, damn you! I still hunger. Ah! Extinguish the accursed light. Awaken our true power. Enough riddles. Tell me who I am. You are Venom. I am Gaia. Gaia. Gaia, what's wrong? Reclaim your memories. Fulfill your destiny. I don't understand. Gaia, can you hear me? Get away from me! Uh-oh, she's throwing a temper tantrum. Oh, she was talking to them, not Reen. Amidst the sound of falling rain, your voice called from within. Long after the rain passed, your voice echoed on. Hey, Titan of Saturn, how is it going tonight? How far am I at this point? So I have finished Shadowbringers, and right now we are going through the Eden Raid series. So we are, I think, exactly at the halfway point. Because there should be 12 of the raids, and we just finished the 6th one. So we're at the midpoint of going through all of those. What's going on, Gaia? Oh, just get it over with, would you? Still a little prickly. Poor Gaia. If the fairy lives inside her, why would it let her suffer like this? I wish there was something we could do to help. Pray be on thy guard, my friend. Gaia may yet relinquish control to the voice within. Heart of Darkness, okay. Thancred is looking particularly chipper despite the heavy rainfall. So I think we could do... We could do Piety again, or we could pick up Tenacity. Whoops. I should hit accept, probably. I can't remember Titan of Saturn. Have you played Final Fantasy XIV a lot? While this downpour is precisely the result we were hoping for, the novelty of standing outside in the rain does wear off rather quickly. Not to mention, Gaia's looking a little bit under the weather. Let's continue this conversation in Eden's core. All right. Let's see here. We can do the same plan as before. You're a newbie. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, have you? So how have things been going? Were you able to get started? What does it want? Why won't it tell me? That's right. I remember now. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on with Gaia, but it's certainly a cause for concern. Perhaps this is the fairy making itself known. Now that I think about it, I don't really know all that much about Eden. Since we need to find out how it's connected to Gaia, I should try to understand it at a deeper level. To be honest, there isn't much else I can do. Ere we set forth to restore the element of ice, I would discuss the manner in which the summoning shall be undertaken. Just tell me one thing. Is this going to bring the empty back to the way it was before the flood? Well, none can say for certain. The change we have observed at points of ethereal intersection doth give us cause for optimism. It may be reasonably assumed that the empty shall continue to transform and, in the decades to come, regain a semblance of its former state. Decades? I don't think you've quite grasped the sheer scale of the damage left in the wake of the flood. It would have swallowed the entire world if Minfilia hadn't stopped it. You were able to this week get in and your fiancé got in also? Awesome! Well, that's good. So I'm guessing you're just getting started. How's that been going? Even if Reen has inherited her blessing, wounds like that don't heal overnight. After all, the empty has been utterly devoid of life for 100 years. And it might take even longer than that to bring life back. I don't expect immediate results, but I do know that it will stay like this forever unless we do something about it. My sentiments precisely. Only once the final element is restored shall we have a glimpse of the future that awaiteth those of generations yet to come. You do all of this for a world you may not live long enough to see? Well, here I am, so absorbed in my own problems that I spare barely a thought for anyone besides myself. Nice, the community is really friendly. You hadn't experienced that before? Yeah, I've definitely felt that too. People seem to be overall positive. I've had a few bad experiences here or there, but they're definitely in the vast minority. Oh. For so long I've listened to that voice, telling me what to do, who to be. I was so scared of what might happen if I disobeyed. But I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be me. Who am I? What am I? Perhaps it's better if I never find out. If Reen's the Oracle of Light, here to mend this broken world, what does that make me? Gaia, the Oracle of Darkness, bringer of misery and death? A monster. It's no wonder they left me. Mother, father, and next it'll be all of you. Then I'll be back where I started, where I've always been. Alone. Uh-oh. Gaia, is it the fairy? What's wrong? Afraid I might lose control and ruin all your carefully laid plans? No, it's you I'm worried about. Reen, I'm going outside to clear my head. You just do what you need to do, all right? Something's wrong, I know it. That much is clear. If we have a repeat of her first visit to Eden, we may even be joined by those Void-sent friends of hers. If you go and see what Guy is doing, Urianger and I will stay with Reen. Okay. I mean, I have to actively do stuff with them, but okay. I'll go see what's going on. Oh, she's going, like, to the platform outside. I thought she was just going back to the beach. My name is Gaia. That's what you said, isn't it? Eden. The flood. What does it all mean? No, it can't be. Is this what it's been waiting for all this time? Finally, you remember. Ah! What is this? Uh-oh. The darkness that dwells within you, Gaia. The accursed spawn of light are drawn to it, like moths to a flame. Pathetic, mindless, and easily bent to my will. Sin Eaters! Ah! Oh, wow. Now the time of awakening has come! Oh, she fought it off. Ah! Oh, here I am. What's going on? Oh, those are some pretty birds. Wait, those aren't birds. That's no moon. Callista, Reen senses Sin Eaters. What's happened? Oh, shit's going wrong, sir. Don't try to fight them. Just bring Gaia back inside. Quickly now. So we're going to have to fight this next before we can deal with ice. Let's go! Whoa! Just in time. So is there anything that you have any questions about? Titan of Saturn? That we can help answer? She's in a bad way, but at least she doesn't seem to have lost control. She is unconscious. What entity is this that should hold a horde of Sin Eaters in its thrall? And to what end? Not so far? You're not far in the story, only level 9? Yeah, and the early stuff is still, like, intro MMO stuff, so, it takes a while to pick up. So just stick with it. If there is, you will. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I remember when a couple of my friends started, I tried to give them good advice. and ended up misleading them. So I've learned the error of my ways since then. So I think I can speak much more knowledgeably to it now. I gave them the wrong recommendation of which quests to focus on and which ones to ignore, and it caused some issues. But we figured it out fairly quickly. What happened to her? That's a concern for later. First, we must deal with those sin-eaters. Callista, if thou wouldst care to repel our assailants without, I would task Thancred with standing guard within. I shall tend to Gaia meanwhile. Iconoclasm. I have heard of iconoclast, so a converging of iconoclast would be an iconoclasm. I'm not sure if there's much Eden can do to help, but I'll try to keep it steady. While Urianger watches over Gaia, I'll tend to any eaters that chance to slip inside. Slip and slide. Whereas before, 'twas Gaia who sought to destroy Eden. On this occasion, she hath become the target. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So I think I should heal up again. We won't teleport all the way. Not that it really matters. I guess the teleport back, maybe it won't take as long, though, if we just go to Mordsuk. And we'll do the same thing again where we'll queue up once we teleport in. So what class did you end up going with, Titan? Alright, straight this way, okay. Whoa. Where are you, Mendor? Right there. White Mage? Oh yeah, yep, so you're Conjurer right now. Well, that's fun. And what class did your fiance choose? Because if you are, yeah, so if you're White Mage and they're a tank, you're probably gonna have like instant Q times once it gets to that point. But even with having a healer and DPS, it should still go pretty well, which will be nice. Basically a tank. Okay, cool. As you and your comrades prepare to restore the last of the 6 elements, Gaia's mind is suddenly seized in the grip of an unknown and malevolent force. Dark ether swirls around her and slowly coalesces into an ominous glyph, hovering high above Eden. From nowhere, a vast swarm of sin-eaters circles around it, as moths to a flame, and a voice that emanates from within the core claims to hold dominion over these creatures of light. While its true purpose remains unknown, one thing is abundantly clear. It must be vanquished before it is allowed to place your mission in jeopardy. Woohoo! You're super excited to see me play the new expansion so you can live vicariously through me since you have a long way to go? Yeah. Yeah, and as long as you're like fine with like not seeing story spoilers, yeah, it should be fun. I'm really looking for. This is like the first time in an MMO that I've ever been like at like the spot that everyone else is. So that's going to be really fun to be a part of. So I'm really looking forward to that. You know, and I've been playing the game for 4 years, 3 years, off and on. A lot more regularly in the last year. Because it was about this time last year that I finished Shadowbringers. I was, like, going through the second half of Shadowbringers, like, right about this time last year. And then, like, rocketed through... Not Shadowbringers, Stormblood. And then rocketed through Shadowbringers, and finished that up. The 5.0 quest line, which is the end of the expansion before the post-expansion patches, in, like, March. Wrapped the other stuff up in time for the last 5.55 patch to be revealed. Or to be released. So, kind of got caught up at that point. Evil, ominous music now. Bum, bum, bum. So I'm trying to remember. So you've played other MMOs before, right? Like you played... am I correct? Did you play WoW before, Titan? You have, but you stopped? Okay. It has been ages since I played WoW. I think the last time I played WoW was 2006. And I never got to level cap in WoW. And then after that, I had played some... SWTOR, Old Republic, Star Wars The Old Republic. I almost got to level cap in that. And, from the initial launch. Yes, well over a decade. Like a decade and a half, even, at this point. So a lot has changed with it since then, I'm positive. Basically, if I played WoW Classic, it would probably be like me playing the bits of the game I played. I think when I was playing, maybe the first expansion was out at that point. And that's probably about it. And then, yeah, more recently, after I got caught up in Final Fantasy XIV, I played a bit of Guild Wars 2, which was fun. It was a good change of pace. Otherwise, like, I dabbled with Neverwinter, the MMO, for a while. That's actually... my character name came from that, which came from a character I created in D&D as a DM to be, like, a companion with the player characters. And so that's what Callista Tobu comes from. Callista was the name of the character. Since I was a Lancer to start / Dragoon, I needed to come up with a last name. I just looked up, like, what is to jump in Japanese, and it's Tobu was basically one of the translations I saw. So I was like, that sounds like a good last name. So that is the origin of my name in Final Fantasy XIV. And then I went with the Aura because A, it was new, because I had started shortly after Stormblood came out, and that was the new race with that. And then B, because Callista was a tiefling. You want to share 2 clips from Quinn's stream? Go ahead. Wah, 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 wah. Let's see if I have less than 5 minutes. You're a liar. It's been 7 minutes. Let's see. There we go. Let's fix that. Oh, yeah. I should fix that too, shouldn't I? Let's do that quick while I'm thinking of it. I will take a look at those in one moment. Oops, I'm an idiot. When it says discard changes, that usually means it's going to discard the changes you made. Note to self. Okay. And then, oh, one other thing I wanted to fix while I was in there. Are you playing on computer, Titan, or are you playing on PC? And I know that the queue is ready. We'll get that over here more, which is one of the things I wanted to change. Do that while I was thinking of it. Eden's Verse Iconoclasm. Playing on PC? Okay. Controller, like, I'm plenty used to it now that I've played so much. Yeah, you're on a keyboard, yeah. Antithesis Conscient, the idol of darkness.
So many of them.
This is from
But
Final Fantasy.
nothing we can't handle.
You're on Genova server? Okay, cool. Actually, I think my ult is on the Genova server. Oh, I'm up. The birds! The birds! Oh, get out of the way! Oh, shit. Hopefully I went through the right thing. If that's even what I was supposed to do. I have no idea what any of that was doing. If I was supposed to be doing something to help with that, I have no idea what it was. Oh, and I am way out of balance, aren't I? Oh, shit. Let's heal myself quickly. Nope. I was an idiot there. I got myself all out of balance. Holy shitballs, what's going on? Do I need to stand here? Oh. Stack up. I screwed that up. Do I want to get hit by... I didn't know what was supposed to happen there. Like, I think I wanted to be hit by... It looks like it's the... I needed to be hit by the opposite color. Okay. That's what it was. It was like a 50-50 shot. And I picked wrong. You chose poorly. Idolatry, huh? Oh shit, I have no idea what any of this does. It was really hard to... Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get it to aim right. And it just kept like... That was bad. That was really bad. I am very ashamed right now. Okay, let's try to recover here. Void gates appear. I feel like I have to stand here. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to get hit by the opposite one. Okay. But that killed me. I knew what I needed to do against the ones that were that way, but I couldn't figure out what I needed to do with the ones over there. Thank God they brought me back up after the whole aiming thing here. I read someone. I did something at least useful. Yeah, I think that one was probably my poorest performance in quite some time. By far the worst today. Everybody left without, Okay. I'll take it all, I guess. Am I going to get pity commendations out of this? No. Okay, I figured not. I was terrible. I was a liability there. How many of these do we have? Well, I've got plenty of bangles. I'm going to be able to get all the accessories. Isn't that lovely? Gauntlets. So 2 of these might be enough. I think it was like 3 boots. It's probably like 4 pants and 4 of the armors. 2 might be enough for the helmet, which means it might be 2 might be enough for the shoes too, or the boots. So we got 1 more that we can gather gear from. We might be able to get some decent gear. Oh, she's still unconscious. Of course she is.
Sin Eater's drawn to the Oracle of Darkness, just as she herself was drawn to Eden, first and foremost among their kind. The interior is secure. With the Eaters gone, I thought that Gaia might show some sign of improvement, but she hasn't so much as stirred.
She won't wake up. What do we do? Well, we get our materia. Because materia is important. Apparently. I mean, it is. It is. Don't get me wrong. Okay. What is this place? Where is everyone? So I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. Yeah, we kind of killed it. Hopefully. Endless silence. Endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. Gaia looks so Lolita. Yeah, I think that's kind of the direction they went with. Because they're trying to go with the opposite of Reen. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them. All their interfering and fussing. And yet I was never lonely. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There is no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever, if only this pain will leave me. Uh-oh. The darkness is swallowing her. That's not a good thing. That's very Kingdom Hearts. Now, I close my eyes and sink into darkness. And then I'll suffer no more. Gaia! Mother. Father. Wake up! I understand now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? This perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. That's what you were thinking with Aqua? I don't know a lot about Kingdom Hearts, but that's just the gist I get. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do? Like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits. I never... Gaia? I never agreed to anything of the sort. Oh, thank goodness! I was so worried about you! Oh, do you have to be so loud? The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Reen's voice ringing through my head. I never thought I would be so glad to hear it. So it's maybe not like the best message to send. Like if someone is just too brooding and too angsty, they just need to have a near-death experience and then everything's gonna be better. I don't know. I don't know if that's a healthy way to look at things. But that's definitely kind of what that tells us.
Whatever that thing was, it was able to control a vast swarm of sin-eaters, much like Vothri. Then again, it's clearly nothing like the Light Warden. In any case, it's gone now. I just hope it stays gone.
We still don't know exactly what happened, but at least the danger's passed for now.
Though Gaia hath regained consciousness, I surmise that it shall be some time before she is fully recovered from her ordeal.
On thin ice. Okay, so now we go after ice. 15 there. 13. 12.
Gaia's recent ordeals have left her rather more subdued than usual.
You've all gone through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've delayed you for long enough. Please carry on with what you came to do. I'm glad you're back to your usual self, but how are you feeling? Much better now, but something is still bothering me. The fairy spoke to me in a dream, and a stream of memories rushed through my mind. I don't recall anything like this happening before, and I'm not sure what it all means. Gotta go. Yeah, thanks for stopping by again, Titan. It was good to hang out with you. Good luck with your travels in Eorzea, and we'll catch you back here sometime soon. We'll be back playing more FF14 tomorrow night, finishing this up if we don't finish it tonight, which we're actually making pretty good progress tonight, so we'll see. We'll see how much of this we have left. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good evening. And yes, after we get through this little story beat here, we will take a look at those clips, Baby Smell. What sort of memories? I can't make any sense of them. They were only brief flashes, seen through someone else's eyes. At least, that's what it felt like. Minfilia, that is, the first Oracle of Light, once served Hydaelyn as the word of the Mother. If the Oracle of Darkness is her counterpart under Zodiark, then we had best prepare ourselves for the worst. Aye, but the Knight's return did tip the ethereal balance towards activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. Having thus roused, he did then fix his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness, Gaia. Marked or no, Gaia's still her own person. Everything all right? It's nothing. Anyway, let's forget about all that for now. There will be plenty of time to think it through once the last element's restored. Shiva time. If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith attend to the revitalization of ice. Shiva, then. Callista is the only one here to have actually seen the Primal. Perhaps you could describe her for us. A woman named Isael made herself a vessel for Shiva. She and the Great Worm Herace Velger shared an undying bond. Let's do that. Let's do that one. That was the big gist. I mean, Isael was important too, obviously. To find a kindred spirit in such an ancient and fearsome creature, I can hardly imagine what sort of person she must have been. The long-since departed Shiva was a source of great inspiration to Isael, whose method of summoning differed greatly from any we had previously encountered.
By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her being to that selfsame cause. 'Twas this devotion that granted her the power of a primal.
So, she was able to control it herself? Not getting any ideas, are you? Just thinking aloud, that's all. Anyway, we'd better get going.
Our journey leadeth to a great glacier situated in the northernmost region of the Empty.
I'll get us there as quickly as I can. It's time to draw out the ether. I was thinking. Huh? This is my part. That I should go with you this time. I want to be the vessel for Shiva.
Huh?
Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that is the most strongly aligned to light. I'll need to get close and use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out.
So that the Oracle of Light becometh the Oracle of Ice. I cannot claim to be in favor of this stratagem, and yet, the primal we encountered in the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable.
Absolutely out of the question! Have you forgotten what Callista does to the primals we summon? I'm not about to stand by and watch as she and Reen beat the tar out of each other. In any case, the ether only returns to the Empty once the creature's been slain, although it seems you haven't taken that into consideration yet. Presumably there's a safe way to disperse it, but it's still far too risky. I thought you had more sense, Reen. But it's not as bad as it sounds.
Were the Deiform entity as volatile as the primals we have previously summoned, 'twould be logical to assume that, in her role as conduit, Reen would be hard-pressed to retain control. Callista would have no recourse but to defend herself by any means necessary, else her life be forfeit.
I know it's dangerous, but I can't let that hold me back. Please, I've got to try. But I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. You never had to take risks like this for the other elements. Eden possesses almost infinite power, but what would happen if it began acting without my intervention? If it started to feed on the ether, just like the other Sin Eaters, it would undo all of our hard work.
'Tis a disconcerting eventuality, and one which cannot be dismissed.
I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. But if I train Eden how to nurture the environment rather than drain the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the Empty in our place. I'll channel the ether through myself and show Eden how it's done. This isn't some house pet we're dealing with. If all goes wrong, then what? I know this all sounds like I'm taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We've managed to come this far because of faith, in ourselves and in each other.
I've made my feelings on the matter perfectly clear, but what say you, Callista?
With my memories to guide the summoning, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, that feels a little too overconfident for how I usually am with this, but...
Reen, I suppose that if you've got your heart set on this, there's no point trying to dissuade you. Just don't do anything reckless, is that clear? As crystal. This is going to work, I promise. I'll make sure of it. Well, for all our sakes, I certainly hope so. Because if the Primal takes over, it'll be fine. With all of you by my side, I know that whatever happens, it'll work out in the end.
I mean, it does seem pretty risky.
All of us. I hope you're not including me. I can't even deal with my own problems, never mind yours. It's enough just knowing you're here. Anyway, I've decided to take a leaf out of your book. I do what I want when I want. I've made my decision, so now I have to see it through. Yes, but this is a different kettle of fish altogether. Well, the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. So, this is how much it means to you.
Alright, now we can continue.
Memories of Shiva envelop your mind. Bump, 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 you're as cold as ice. Bump, bump. I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work. I hope it does. Eden's verse, Refulgence. Now accessible.
Okay, so... Okay, we are back. One second, just taking a look at one thing. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna matter. Okay. Alright, sorry. Okay. So we'll queue up now that we're back. So I didn't feel like risking it there.
With the dark entity that haunted Gaia defeated, at least for the time being, you return to the task of restoring balance to ice, the final element. Being the most strongly aligned in favor of stasis, it appears that Reen's direct involvement will be required to properly manipulate the ether. Inspired by tales of Isael on the Source, Reen decides to use her own body as a vessel and wield the power of Shiva.
For some reason today, whenever I see Shiva, all I can think of is from the League.
Shiva Kamini Komar Sonra Kram.
Or however it is it actually goes. It's been too long since I've seen it to remember exactly the wording of the chant. Bum 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 bum. Right. Yeah, I don't think I actually sold anything. Actually, no, I think I did. Because I think there was 16 here. Yes. See how much we made. Oh yeah, a whopping 3,000. Woo! Raking in the dough. Although, as you can see, we did make 12 million gil. So we got that going for us, which is nice.
bit. All right. So yeah, we've made pretty good progress today so far. We're really just at the whims of queue times. Let's see here. Nothing like cracking open a cold one with the boys. A Diet 7-Up, that is. Yep. Or in this case, an orange Zevia. But yes. Trying to be responsible. Yeah, let's get this. That's what you're having. Got it, got it. Okay. See if this is a little bit better. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the things that I have down by my cross hotbar. I'm trying to get... My goal is I spend too much time looking at things down here at the bottom of the screen. And so I need to do a better job of keeping my eyes up. And so I'm trying to move more of the things that I need to refer to up higher. I don't have anything currently on my fourth hotbar, which is one that I put up in the middle of the screen to see my cooldowns. I'll have to update that for Red Mage. But I do have that for Dragoon, and I do have it for Bard. Hey, Tom, how's it going? We haven't played Xenogears in months, Tom. Just because you haven't been here much in that time doesn't mean that that's all I play. Tom, do you want some puzzle point and click game?
I call upon the power of Shiva.
Alright, so yeah, so this is very much like previous Shiva stuff. Don't want to talk about it. Oh wow, okay. So this is like Rinva here. Heritor of Frost, Shiva!
No! She's lost control! You've got to stop her!
We'll stop her, Gaia. Is that the first time we heard Gaia's voice? Who's your Tim? I'm just trying to follow people around here as best as I can. Did somebody just run off the edge? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I thought I made it out of that. Okay, where was I at? I'm at even right now here. We'll double tap that. Oh shit! No. Oh. This is not going well. There we go. Okay, I still got the rest of my thing in. That is good. I finished my rotation. It was touch and go, but we made it through it.
Shall free.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so we have to like angle it to not. Okay, we're alright, we're alright, we're alright. I don't know what this means. I didn't know what I was supposed to do there. I am a dead mofo now. I made it a while until that happened, at least. But Tom, thank you so much for the sub.
Womp, 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 womp. That's another Hobbybox Prime subscription.
Yeah, this is a tricksy one. Okay. Okay. Oh, get over there, get over there, get over there. Too slow.
The light shall usher in peace.
I don't know where everybody's going.
Impudence.
Oh, get out of it. It's too slow again. Three stacks of negative juice, I'm sure, is not good.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
Heart of Stone. Okay. Stop the light from flooding this fractured world. Alright, this is an interesting interlude here. Oh shit. Okay, I got this one at least. Okay, let's get up the stone, and then the... Alright, I was able to get a lick in on that one at least. Okay. Cast Magic Missile. I'm casting all sorts of different magic. Jim, you're almost through. Did we... Oh, we must have wiped, huh? Yeah, we must have wiped. That phase is like a DPS check. Got it. So I'm reading the chat from there that you can't see. No, me streaming The Witcher would be terrible. I don't think anybody would ever enjoy how I play that game. Need to pick up tethers, okay? We have Locke Branford, husband of Tara Branford, relaying this to us. You'd enjoy hearing me read the books? Alright, I think I'm ready.
Focus. You will stoke the fires of conflict. The light shall usher in peace.
frozen. Unfreeze me.
Grant me strength.
Oh no! The ice! The ice! Lock Bradford. That's just the name that the person created for his character. He is our tank. Right here. Alright. Someone's rezzing me, or working on it anyway. Ice, ice, baby. Too cold. Too cold. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Oh, I pick one of these up right... Oh, no, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, get off that. Alright. Alright, now I'm finally able to get back in my rotation here. Don't need that. Oh, get over there.
The light shall usher in peace.
Ah. Frozen again, son of a bitch. Oh, and I'm like right on the edge of being like safe. Okay, so now we're to this phase. Grab a big rock and smash the face. Take less damage, do more damage. I'm working on it, Jim.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
You picked up Witcher, Fallen Order, Control, Ori 1, and Donut County. Nice. Donut County's a fun game. I enjoyed it. Okay. So we can't let stuff get to the crystal is what I'm surmising here. Okay, so that was, I think one made it there. Oh. Oh, I'm way out of balance, aren't I? I screwed that up. Okay. I think we did well enough there because it didn't get to 100. Okay. Alright, so we gotta try to get... I've actually heard this song before because one of the old FCs I was in had this on the jukebox all the time in there. We gotta get in these.
I think I have to just probably take this way out here. No, free company, free company. Okay, now I'm gonna be able to balance things out a little bit there. That's good. Frozen mirrors. Are we supposed to be doing anything with those? Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there! Too slow. It's too slow there, too. Oh, no, 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 no! We are almost there. Okay. Okay, we'll do for flare this time, and then scorch. Get out of that. Oh shit! Oh, get over there! Get over there! Get over there! It's too slow. Yeah, there's like not enough time to just go off of what's there. Like you kind of have to know, like what's coming, basically. We need this. Oh, I'm almost dead.
The light shall usher in peace.
Alright, 9%. We're at 9%. I'm frozen again. I don't know how to not be frozen. Is that like a look away thing that I'm just not noticing? Okay, let's get that, let's get that. Finish out my rotation. Verholy and Scorch. Alright, we almost got her. 0.1%. Alright. Is there another phase?
Such power. I can't.
We have all been frozen in her.
The light. It's too much for her to bear. She won't last much longer. Enough of this. Power of darkness, answer my
Okay, this is pretty cool. She's got a big ass hammer. Alright, well, it looks like... Okay, so Gaia's holding it at bay. So this is like a DPS check, I'm guessing. Oh, it's a good thing we've got our... someone just shot the limit break, that's good. We're at 72. Shit, I'm out of balance again. Didn't matter, we made it. Oh, I'm pretty sure I completely lost the boss crotch. Should be a tank. You won't see any of this stuff. You just get a face full of boss crotch and say, let's go. Please tell me you played it in first person also. That was pretty neat, though. I do enjoy all the added flair to that one. Uh-oh. Gaia's weakened too here, it looks like. Edom's verse complete. All right. I really like this armor. Okay. We got the chausses. Can we get the boots? And then we got the minion. I rolled a 26 on it. Get up! Get up, Reen! Is Gaia still hanging out? Oh yeah, Gaia's over there. Don't pay attention to the gauge. The light from Reen caused it to be higher than the darkness. So yeah, don't pay attention to that. I wasn't failing miserably. Reen! You were there. I heard you. What happened to Shiva? Is she still in control? No, she's gone. But Gaia... What? That hammer... It matches your dress. Kinda. I see you're back to your normal idiotic self. They gonna go out for coffee biscuits now? Look. Isn't it pretty? Maybe we could take it with us. It's a souvenir. Ice tends to melt, you know. Not this sort. Well, if you say so. Anyway, it might even make a nice necklace. That's a brilliant idea. They've become friends. Alright, take it easy, Tom. I have D&D Wednesday night, so I probably wouldn't be able to. Wilt thou not rush to her aid? Perhaps I'm getting slow in my old age, because it would seem Gaia's beaten me to it. To think that she would be the one to break the ice. Ahem. They may have gotten off to a rocky start, but... I think they'll make quite the pair. Is that a hint of melancholy I detect in thy voice? Something akin to a pining mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest. It's a bit of a butt hair. Father Bird, if you don't mind. But you're not entirely wrong. Still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it heartens me to know she won't be alone. After that, we can go to the second serving for coffee biscuits. Fine, you win. And if they're anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live it down. If they're not to your liking, there are plenty of other things to try. I suppose we both deserve a little treat after all that hard work. We certainly do. Whoa! It's too cold for dresses here. There we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Fleeting though it was, in that moment, I was content. They look like they're in pain.
The pun was so bad. But my life was never meant to be so simple. I let myself get a little carried away there, but I was definitely the one controlling my powers, not the other way around. Even so, I hope I never have to use them again. I've had my share of close shaves, but that was terrifying, to put it mildly. I can only hope the end justifies the means. Ice, being most naturally aligned to light among all elements, did interact with Reen's innate gifts in ways unforeseen. Were we not graced with the timely appearance of the Oracle of Darkness, I fear that this tale would have ended somewhat prematurely. I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle that kind of power. But we achieved what we set out to do, as I had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work. It's life. Hey, it's green. I guess I didn't notice if the fire was up before when we got fire going. I don't think it was, though. It feels like I'm witnessing the miracle performed by Minfilia 100 years ago all over again. The rapid propagation of flora appeareth to be limited to the intersections of ethereal channels, as per our earlier findings. Nonetheless, 'tis cause to rejoice that the seeds of ether have quickened in the barren garden that is the Empty. They'll have to have a new name for it now. It can't be the Empty anymore. All this greenery. It's far more than I had dared to hope. I can't help but worry that it's too good to be true. We can call it Eden. That is true. Life finds a way. Hey, we got a girl Jeff Goldblum here. Reen is ecstatic to see the first signs of greenery in the Empty. I can feel all of the revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the Empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. You're the one who made all this possible. I think we owe it to all to Gaia's skill with the hammer. I never did get the hang of summoning primals correctly. You're the one who made all this possible. She was the driving force. It is true. We ran into a few problems with Shiva, to say the least, but the others all went more or less according to plan. That we were able to come so far along this arduous journey may rightly be attributed to thine unwavering resolve. Aye, when you said that you'd reclaim this world, you truly meant it. We're proud of you, Reen. I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced ether will spread to the rest of the Empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with a rest. I must say, Reen, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you freed me from Yulmore, I've met all sorts of kind people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now, more than ever, I realize that there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems we're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems together. That's if you don't mind. No, it's fine. Really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. You mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia. Shrug. May I suggest we continue the conversation in Amareng? Though the empty may now supporteth foliage, the land's normalization hath but begun, and to linger over long still entaileth risks. Is aught the matter, Thancred? Nothing you need to worry about. Let's go. To Amareng. Our encampment remaineth in its present state for our anticipated return. I cannot help but wonder how the land may change in our absence. There we go. To think that Reen is the same girl I rescued from Yulmore. Compared to the way she was back then, the difference is like night and day. Off to Mordsuk, are we? I can't say I care for the place. The marketplace reminds me of Yulmore, but instead of fine delicacies, they peddle... well, I don't know what they are exactly. What I do know is they're far too wriggly for my liking. Before we do anything else, we should report to Yalfort. He'll want to know how we've been getting on in the empty. Speaking of Mordsuk, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps we could also try a pot of those jellied wrigglers, or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ew, no thank you. First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly. Heavens forbid the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Callista, may I ask a favor of thee? Will Thancred and I return unto the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits? I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Mordsuk. Alright. So, that's actually where we're going to call it for tonight. I'm, feeling a little under the weather, so we're going to call it there. And so, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
We'll be back tomorrow night, unless I'm not feeling up to it. We'll see. So yeah, let's see here. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Sorry for the abrupt end, but we're going to call it quits. Thank you so much. Take it easy. Have a good night.